You are live. Hi, everybody. Bear with me. Hi, everybody. This is Brown. Today's date, Sunday, 21st of June. Is it June? It's June in the year of our Lord, 2026. Happy Father's Day, everybody. If you're a father, I sincerely hope you have been spoilt rotten today. You deserve. It's the second hardest job in the world after motherhood. So let's get the guests on. Okay, so first up, it's been a while, but we love this guy. Very, 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 very well spoken, good with computers. It is the Internet Help Desk.
As a father of two, it is a great day, but I have to remind you that sometimes the best time is when you're sleeping with a girl and she's calling you daddy. Hello,
It's been
everyone.
a while. How are you doing?
Yeah,
You all right?
Yeah, not bad. Just violently overheating in the weather. Other than that, absolutely fine.
It's going to get hotter. But
nice.
It's summer warning.
Indeed.
There you go. It's great to have you on, mate. Shall we get the next body on?
Please do.
Okay. In fact, tell you what, we'll do this. Is coming in hot, everybody. It is Kung Fu Hot Dog.
Hi, it's Ed Stewpot here. Are we live, by the way?
Yeah, we're live, yeah.
Okay, in that case, hi, I'm Ed Stewpot from Radio 1, and here with his latest song, it's Cliff Richard. We're all going on a bombing holiday. No more holes for me and you. Fun and laughter on a bombing holiday. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. There's two Mr. Browns. What's going on here?
You all right, pal? How you doing? I've just altered your mic setting you a bit quiet, so it's sorry. How are you, man?
I'm good.
Welcome to I Can Hear Myself.
You asked me so nicely.
Yes, welcome to I Can Hear Myself on I Can
we've
Hear
got
Myself
the IT
Alive.
crowd here as well.
How are you? Pretty good, yes?
Yeah, very good actually. Yeah, I've been on some crazy live streams this witnessed some horrific things regarding the Xbox bloodbath, which I can't wait for that to unravel some more by July. It's going to be great. I mean, not great for the developers who are losing their jobs, but it's a tough time ahead, man. Xbox used to be up, but now they're somewhere in the middle, and it might be down there below Nintendo and Gabe Newell, who's spent $30 million on a brand new super yacht, apparently, because 2 isn't good enough.
Liz can afford it. Chat, is Hot Dog's mic sounding okay? I think I've got the settings now. Better? Yes. Anyway, I can hear myself repeating back, Hot Dog.
That might be me, mate. I'll just go in there and turn on the echo cancellation.
It is on. No, echo cancellation. I turned it on, and it's... Anyway, okay. Can you sort that out? I want to get the next body on, if that's okay. Oh, no, Dad. Okay. This is going very well. Early starts, everybody. Okay, here we go, folks. Polar Bear smoking cigars. Here he is, folks. It's the famous.
Hello, Mr. Brown. I'd like to give a shout out to all my children, the ones I know about and the ones that I don't, out there in the chat. Happy Father's Day to me.
How are you doing? All right, yes.
Oh, yeah. I'm doing good. A little warm here too, but
it's warm, sweaty in this room, but anyway. It's great to have you on, mate.
Good to be here.
Shall we get the
Who else do we have? Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, here he is, folks. The Jester from Leicester, the Star Wars novelist. Don't you know? It is Swap Shop.
Swap Shop.
Yeah.
Hello.
You're right.
I'm all right now. I was out walking earlier on, did 5 miles in baking heat. I was all sweaty, jumped in the shower, and I'm now sat next to the patio doors open, having the nightly breeze drifting gently over my genitals.
I was considering moving the desk outside so I could do this outside.
Great idea. As long as you're not annoying the neighbours, then why not?
No, they're usually annoying me, believe it or not. But anyway, Swappers, it's great to have you on. There is another.
Get them on.
Get them on.
Oh, hi. How's everybody doing? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
Who do we know you? Who are you? Do we know you?
I'm the fucking mega geek, as my ex-girlfriend said to me once. So there you go. That's who I am.
How are you, Ian? All right.
I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm just freaking hot, man.
Hot!
I envy swappers for opening the window, because where I live, down underneath my window, there's a fucking they put the bins there. So if I open my window, there'll be flies flying in my bedroom, and I'll spend two hours trying to get rid of them and all that. It's ridiculous.
Have they found that Evil Knievel yet?
No, that's well gone, mate. Well gone.
I've got a different problem if I open my window.
Chat.
Pussy flying in. Because I'm near Elvedon Forest, UB40 are playing over there tonight. So if I open my window, we're going to be hit by a copyright strike.
Oh, you get a concert. That's cool. Hey, Ian, tell your next girlfriend to try to call you the fucking mega daddy. See how that works.
Mega daddy. Okay. Kung Fu, are you sorted now?
I think so.
Yes,
Hang on,
sounds
am I
good.
back on? Yeah,
Yep,
I don't know.
Yeah, perfect.
I couldn't lose cancellation, but I didn't. Hopefully, it's all right.
Yeah, you were on the wrong mic, I bet. We all got switched over.
By the way, I got your mic in the post this week. I'm not impressed.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, I was a bit disappointed. I thought this thing has got girth, and when I shoved it in my PC, it just suddenly got dysfunctional.
So girth isn't necessarily better. And on that bombshell, chat, we can see you. Good evening.
And I'm a guest. It's a bombshell.
Bum.
Love my bums. I even left a note in the chat there. Don't forget to bum and subscribe to Mr. Brown.
349, 350 next. Damn. Musings, today's dates. First day of summer, everybody. If you're in the northern hemisphere, first day of the it's longest day, isn't it, as well? If you're in the southern hemisphere, shortest day, winter. But anyway, yeah, summer is here. Please like, share, subscribe.
Beautiful screen.
Big thank you, channel members. Big thank you to anybody who donates to the channel, super chats, memberships, super stickers, etc., etc. Thank you. Hi. Okay. Who's watched Toy Story 5? I assume there's going to be spoilers.
Not me.
There's
No.
nothing. There's
Not
nothing
me.
to spoil.
I'm out.
3 was the last good one, I think.
I'll tell you what put me off, guys. Just seeing Joan Cusack on the BBC when she's sandwiched between Tom Hanks and Tim Allen going, it's all about me. And you can see the look on Tom Hanks's face. It's one of embarrassment. And I thought, yeah, you know what, bro? I'm kind of done. I'm with you. I'm not going to go and watch it. It ended at 3. I was happy with that. Michael Keaton as Ken, the ambiguously straight doll, was perfect.
If you are not a 5-year-old girl, there is nothing in this movie for you. I have seen it.
Thank fuck. It's short stream if you hadn't.
Yeah, listen, man, it was weird. It starts off with this island of the lost Buzz Lightyears. They're camping, they build a fire, they have this idea to go off to Star Command. They build a boat, they sail the ocean, they land, they go through a loading dock and customs and
a boat. Did you say?
Yeah,
did they cross the English Channel?
They do.
Did they throw their documents in the channel?
It's a washed-up shipping container that apparently fell off of a shipwreck. Has nothing to do with the rest of the story. But the weird thing about this, Toy Story was about Andy's toys. This movie is about Bonnie, not Bonnie's toys.
Bonnie Blue.
And the toys have this weird kind of creepy agency that where they're surveilling the kids. They have this weird sort of internet thing where they're watching them on hidden camera. They're sending text messages, pretending to be like the kids. They're unusually violent. They attack another toy. They try to kill it. But it's definitely okay, I'm calling it The Last Jesse because of the character assassination done to Buzz and Woody. They are completely emasculated and they have done their characters dirty. And when the 80-year-old sounding Joan Cusack goes, "This is all about Jesse," she's not kidding. Buzz and Woody are in here for like 5 minutes. All they do is get cucked. The boy toys are treated like girls. Buzz spends the entire movie trying to come up with the courage to ask Jesse to marry him. Right. And then she just breaks in and goes ahead and asks him. She kisses him. He kicks up his leg. She gives him the flowers, and he's the one that walks down the aisle. It is a complete. This is a radical feminist reskin of Toy Story 1. And it really, and none of the toys are in the characters we know. None of the other toys, they're all there. They say about 3 words. This is all about Jessie and her silent horse. And there's so much weirdness going on. Like I said, the toys, they're more like Chucky from, no, they are. They have complete play. Yeah, this isn't about the toys though. It's about Bonnie and her neglectful parenting. They have some sort of message about technology, but the movie isn't even sure what it's going to say. It was mostly boring. Lots of talking. There's not really. I was completely bored throughout most of the movie. But it's saying tech is bad, but at the end, Tech gets Bonnie her friend, some weird older little girl boss horse girl. It's all freaky. Everybody is sort of some vaguely indeterminate ethnically brown skin color. And of course, like Woody is completely emasculated by Bo Peep. Again, she gives him flowers. She does all the. Woody is like fat and bald and can barely climb up the window. And Bo Peep does this ninja thing where she bounces around, flings around trees and hooks, but neither of them are in the movie for more than 5 minutes. It's just if you're a boy, you're learning that, the woman is in charge in this movie. I get it. But if you grew up on Woody and Buzz,
I'll take that
then it just destroys their characters. And Jessie, who is now, completely determined to make Bonnie a friend. She's in charge. She's the sheriff. Woody and Buzz are competing to be her deputy, and they're fighting each other. Those guys were friends. They were alphas. They were in charge, and now they're just little cucks following Jessie around, hoping to get some attention. That's basically the movie in a nutshell.
So other than that, it's good, yes?
Yes, Mr. Lincoln. Mrs. Lincoln, besides that, how was the theater? Yes, exactly.
For me, Toy Story didn't need to go past 3.
It didn't need to go past 1, really, but...
Well, the thing is,
3
Toy Story had this fantastic idea because the concept was Andy was born in 1990. So as Toy Story moved on, the first one was in 1995, and Andy was 5 years old. The next one being 1999, Andy was actually 9. And they went up to 2010 where Andy was, 20 going out to college and stuff. And the whole point is that the audience who watched it would have grown up at the same rate as Andy.
Right. But it was never about Andy. It was about his toys.
But but the idea being that the toys would, you would react to the toys the way that Andy would have reacted to the toys, and then that whole idea of donating your toys when you're going away to college and university and stuff. I think that was the whole concept. And then once you got to 4, that went out the window. And 4 was shit anyway. But
yeah,
Toy Story 5 is going to get all the money.
4 scraped.
Yeah, this is going to be like Moana 2. Nobody's going to realize it's shit until about 3 weeks later, and it's going to make $1 billion. I don't know if this will actually reach $1 billion, since I don't see parents wanting to go to repeat viewings of this. But there's a definite change of tone here. And Jessie gets psychotically crazy about tech, as if she'd never seen the Speak and Spell from the first 3 movies. We've had tech before. In the Toy Story movies, and now she acts like Also, the battery life in these things, holy shit. I wish my phone lasted a fraction as long as these things. But again, the movie doesn't really understand what it's trying to say. Okay. It's like, use tech to make a friend, but don't make bully friends, and don't find a stalker. And tech is bad until it's good. And by the way, parents, don't raise your kids on an iPhone. The message is like 20 years too fucking late. So,
anything to add then, folks? I just think this is a bit.
No, it's not even worth talking this much about. I don't.
Swappers, are you still going to go see it?
Absolutely not. No. All I needed to do was hear some actual reviews of this movie. Looks like Alan Ing was completely wrong. He omitted practically everything that was important about this film. Just because he loves Disney movies and he loves
No. But I gotta ask Alan what he's smoking and will he share it? Because he didn't see the same movie I did. And the other thing, they have this new high-tech internet connected Buzz Lightyear that turns into a quadcopter. Nothing to do with the story. It's there only. I bet we're going to see a quadcopter Buzz Lightyear toy come out because it's the only thing new introduced in the movie. The only thing, they had to make a new Buzz so they have something to sell, because everything else is the same damn toys from the other movies.
Ian?
Yeah, did anybody see the Dave Cullen report?
No, but Ian, have you seen it 5 times yet?
Look, I'm not gonna see this film. None of my nieces want to see it, so that's good for me. But I listened to what Dave Cullen said, and he was talking about the woke thing, and he was saying that some people just ignore it now, and if they get some kind of enjoyment out of it, they're getting some kind of enjoyment out of it. But he clearly states that it's completely wrong. These things should never be in the movie, and I'm right on his side. I totally agree with what he's saying. Listen, if you ignore it, they're winning. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you ignore it, they are winning. We don't want them to win. We don't want this shit in our entertainment. So for me, right, I'm doing my part. If I smell woke,
Starship Troopers. Yeah. I'm doing my part.
No, it's the same with He-Man. People love the movie, so they ignored the tremendous amount of woke shoehorned into that thing, and they did the same thing here.
Kung Fu, you going? What do you think?
No, I won't be going. I'm going to be waiting for a screener from India to arrive, and I'll watch it there.
Eggs Beatty has a good comment there if you want to pin that.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
It usually does. Eggs Beatty, wrenched, even eggs. Ignoring it is accepting. Exactly. I don't even think, I'm not even going to India. Fuck it.
Yeah, I was on Dan's channel a couple of weeks back. Can I say something? Or you can interrupt me every time I speak.
Go with it!
Fuck off!
Oh, geez.
Anyway.
Jesus.
Come on.
Anyway, let's put these headphones on the other headphones.
That's not me.
I give up. Carry on.
Go on, Ian.
No, I'm joking, obviously. I was on Dan's channel, and we watched a film called Office Romance, which was absolutely fucking awful.
What?
And all of us on the panel said it was woke, but Dan was the one that was saying, I didn't see any woke in there. And I think people cannot see it, or they refuse to see it, right?
No burping on stream.
If I was to go head to head with him, I can point out all the woke elements, and he'll probably combat it. So there's no point in pointing out people now where woke is, because they either accept it or not. Do you know what I mean? Let people do what they want to do, but I can see it. I'm going to be no part of it, and I'm out.
Kung Fu, put your link for your Supergirl video in the chat, mate.
Yeah, and Kung Fu, check your DMs. You will find something there interesting.
Okay, I'll do that.
Shall we? Okay, shall we move on then? There's a lot.
I believe it's worth moving on. Yes.
Thank you. I really don't want to spend too much time on this now with what you've said. I didn't.
Agreed.
I knew it was bad. I didn't realize it was going to be this bad. So we'll kind of go through these at pace if we can, or should we do a super chat? Okay, let's do a super chat. Mega Spider-Man, Green Mile book film thoughts. Evening, my friend. What do we think?
Never read the book. Love the
Never
film.
seen any of them. No. Anybody else?
I thought the book was better than the movie. People raved about the movie, but I found it a little bit slow paced, but the acting was good. But the Stephen King, it's kind of hard to beat his books.
I've seen the film of Green Mile, and I will say it's 3 hours of my life, which was, I believe, well spent. It did drag in places, and my bum got numb because it was stupidly long, but it was ultimately quite a good movie. Well worth the money I paid for it.
Agreed.
I think the director was trying to top his last movie, so he was throwing everything. He was throwing everything at it, like the kitchen sink. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, it's no Shawshank Redemption or Misery. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you're right.
Anybody else? Swappers.
Sorry,
I haven't seen Green Mile or read the book, so I can't comment on that one. Favorite Sam Rockwell film, probably Galaxy Quest, although he's done quite a lot of good ones.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I was going to say all of them. Holy crap, man. He is never not worth watching, but he did a little ditty indie film called A Winning Season where he plays a high school basketball coach. Fucking brilliant. You should check it out.
When it was just
Homework.
Hammer, he was all right.
Homework.
Do you know, Sam Rockwell, I've never liked him. Every time I see him, he's always it's like he's acting. I don't think any of his acting is convincing at all. Every film I've seen him in, I'm not a fan at all, but that's just my opinion, of course. So there you go.
Yeah, I think he's incredibly entertaining, and of course, the Galaxy Quest is one of his better
Kung
ones.
Fu,
But
anything to add on that first bit?
A Green Mile, I did watch it, and I can't remember anything about it at all, which will probably say everything you need to know. And as for Samuel Rockwell, well, I've got to say, Matchstick Men with Nicolas Cage, who wants to take your face off. That's a good film.
You know they're remaking the Green Mile, don't you?
Is it called the Black Mile? Because
No,
Michael
it's called the Rainbow Kilometer.
Oh, it is because it's Pride Month, folks. Can hardly wait.
I'm here all week. No,
also,
I'm here it is. I'm here all week.
Go see Moon. Moon is
Moon's
incredible.
Right. Yeah,
yes, Moon is good.
Okay, fave Dave Morse film. Ooh.
Fucking Star Wars, duh. Like what
16
else?
16 Blocks with Bruce Willis.
Okay.
Good in that.
Oh, him. He was in House as well, wasn't he?
Big fella.
Like Tritter. Yeah. He's
I know him now. Yeah, I know him now.
He's a good actor. He was in 16 Blocks as well. Was it 16 Blocks? He was the main villain in that.
Yeah, he was House's protagonist for a while.
He was for season 3, I think. Or was it
the police. 2?
Yeah. He's a good actor. I like him.
Yeah. Anybody else then? Okay. Happy Father.
I was gonna say there's a odd vigilante movie he does that's really quite creepy. I'm boomering on the title. Okay. I made a David Prowse joke. It didn't work.
Happy Father's Day, lads. Thank you.
Indeed.
Okay.
Thank you.
Night Franco. Okay. Shall we? I just feel like we need to.
Okay.
I just feel like we need to probably just skip through all the Toy Story guff.
Yeah. Let's skip unless it's about money.
Okay, we'll just Toy Story 5 earned 71 million on its domestic box office.
It's doing really well.
Budget 275 mil, second highest ever for an animated film. Okay, that's all right then.
It's doing very well.
Okay, there's a bat flying outside my window. Toy Story 5 opened with 312 million worldwide. It's the second biggest opening for a animated film ever in the USA.
Ever?
Yeah, I'm predicting a 70% or greater drop for next weekend. We'll see. We'll see if I'm right.
Why do you all say that, said Herr Klinkenhoffen?
Yeah. Oh, David Morse was in The Rock, and that's one of my guilty pleasure movies, so I'm going with it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Did you just look that up?
I told you I couldn't freaking remember.
Okay, anything to add then? We'll go warp speed at these, I think, because
Move along.
Skip.
Did we do this last week? I can't remember. Toy Story 100%, Toy Story 2 100%, Toy Story 3 98%, Toy Story 4 97%, Toy Story 5 93%.
Yeah, if you consider that all the critics are paid for those last three, we're still getting diminishing returns.
Toy Story 3 probably wouldn't want a 99 for me.
Stop bashing male characters, please, Hollywood.
Yeah.
They didn't bash them; they turned them into women.
That's still
In other
bashing.
words, Will Smith.
Woody and Buzz are back for Toy Story, but the magic isn't.
Okay, good. Move along.
Okay. Whoever screen time is, okay.
Move along.
This is fake. This is fake wizard. Very up and coming. This boy, isn't he? Fake wizard. He's the man at the moment. Toy Story
Is he?
5. Yeah, he is. Toy Story 5 is told in 3 stories that converge at the end. 2 of them are great. The third sees the emasculation and mockery of Buzz and Woody from title to credits.
Yeah,
They
but
was-
Woody. Sorry.
Go on. I've gone past Karen at this point. Go on.
What he leaves out is that the one he's talking about, the shitty story, was 85% of the screen time.
Can we just move along? Because it's
Yes.
bollocks.
Yes, sir. Who's this Joker? Toy
That one's good. You should read that.
Okay, we'll take our time on this, Ian.
Yeah, why not? Why not? It's my friend
Toy-
Ista.
Toy Story 5, he's a cowardly Buzz Lightyear and a fat old broken down Woody. I know that feeling. With all the action and the agency provided by Action Jessie and Acrobat Bo Peep. What?
Yeah, she's a ninja.
Oh, not as in Acrobat Adobe.
No.
Oh, okay.
Wrong
I thought,
Acrobat.
what? Okay. This is basically an animated The
Last Jedi.
Oh, of course. The Last
Anime,
Jedi.
yeah.
What?
TLJ, Last Jedi.
What?
The Last Jesse.
Yeah. Yes.
Very good. Yeah, very good. Yeah, even fits perfectly. The Last Jesse. That's amazing. Anyway.
Oh, and all
Next.
the voice actors sound 80 years old in the movie, too. So.
Do you go, I love you, Woody,
Data. Yeah. the ones that aren't dead.
to infinity
It's a paycheck for them, isn't it?
and the care home. Oh, lag. Here you go.
He's got more.
Here, come on. Who's this Joker?
He's got more.
If you have sons, anybody have sons?
Not that I know of.
No, not that I know of. I might have somewhere, but not that I know of. Keep them at home. There you go. That'd be easy because I haven't got any. There is nothing for them in this movie. I would suggest there's nothing really for girls either. But it might not bore them to death. Okay.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Geeks and Gamers. Who's this? That's Jeremy, isn't it? Review.
Yeah.
Toy Story 5 isn't good, but kids will probably love it. While Toy Story 5 is better than the disastrous Toy Story 4, it still struggles to answer a question Pixar has been avoiding for more than a decade. Why does this franchise still exist after Toy Story 3? Anybody?
Yeah, they need money. This was announced after the disaster that was Snow White, right?
That's not the right question to ask. The question should be, why is this film woke? That's the question. that should
The
be asked.
first woke is away.
That was the second woke.
Oh,
But
sorry,
anyway,
everybody.
but anyway, seriously, right? People are
Shit.
not asking the right questions. They really are not. Listen, this film, and I haven't seen it, according to Ista and according to the people I know that have seen it, is woke. So you got to talk about that. If you want woke out of your stuff, talk about that. Don't talk about how bad the script was or she's got more screen time. Just use one word that describes everything. Woke. And then we can move from that point. But they're not going to do that.
Ian, you really Can you really need to do on your YouTube channel Mega Geek reviews? You could upload them as shorts.
I'm thinking about it. I really am. I
Okay.
might actually do it one day. Who knows?
Okay, it's probably maybe another one. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know this. Tom Hanks says he didn't realize, not the only one, Woody's full name was Woody Pride.
Oh no, you're joking.
How long has it been that?
What a strange coincidence.
Yeah, they just invented that like a fucking week ago. Fuck off.
Is it Jesse's Pride as well?
Oh, fuck off. Move along.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I've got
I've
some Woody
lost the
Pride
will
for you
to live.
right here, buddy.
I'm
There you go.
spelling a lot of bullshit on that.
You barely in numbers are, my friend. Nah, fuck that.
Coincidentally, I named my penis Woody Pride for many years myself. Yes.
Oh,
Oh. I've seen this.
Boy, ball.
oh.
I've seen
Banned
this.
in Germany, apparently.
And France, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go. We'll do these while we're here. Gavin Unit, Wrench, World Sport, member 12 months. I salute you, Gavin. Move along. We've done that.
Is that because Mr. Hammer loves fava beans and Chianti on a Sunday afternoon?
No, listen,
Good point.
man, that was some Me Too bullshit by a pissed off woman in his life. The guy got totally screwed and nobody went to even look into the accusations. He said, he was a bit of a dick toward women, but that's what happened to guys in the 20 during Me Too.
Rust in peace.
I want to watch it now.
Wrenched. What a spot. Hello, my friend. Good evening
Oh.
to you. Why is it banned?
It is the best Yui Bowl movie ever made. I will say that with confidence.
It is
Yes.
a low bar, though.
Have you seen it?
I've seen it. I saw it.
I saw the first half hour.
I saw it. And I think it's one of the worst films, so-called professional films I've seen, filmmaking wise. It's awful. The idea is solid, but the filmmaker, whoever made this, I never heard of this guy before.
Oh,
He's
do you
just
not know
shit.
him? Yeah.
He's made a load of
Uwe
films. Yeah, he made
He's
a
got
load of
tons.
films.
He did
tons of
Outfit.
films.
It really is a shit. He's a shit filmmaker, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
I swear. There's a scene in it, right? And I'm sure it's.
Are we doing spoilers? Are we doing spoilers?
Well,
here?
it's not a spoiler, really. I'm sure it still back me up. There's a scene in it where all the people, all the army is in tanks and they're driving. Right? Do you remember that scene, Esther?
Yeah, and then
That
they get
went
out
on.
of the tanks.
No, hold on. That went
right.
on for
Who's on the
almost a
tank?
minute. Almost,
yeah,
it was
yeah.
like they're filling time. It was like they're filling time. I'm like, what
No.
the fuck am I
The
looking
same with his exercise montage. It went on way too long. The guy has no sense of timing. I will say the first 15 minutes and the last 30 minutes of this movie were rather entertaining and incredibly satisfying with some really weird shit going on in the middle. But the pacing is... but that's not what this movie is about. This movie actually has a message, and I think it's a message that a lot of people are going to approve of, which is why they banned it in Germany and France.
Not Z3PO Wrench. Oh, my friend worked on 2 Yui Bowl films. Not recommended. Damn.
Well,
I mean, he did a
film-
Far Cry movie as well.
Yeah, he did.
Back
Listen,
in the
film,
mid-2000s.
the film has really good idea, but the
Yeah.
filmmaker doesn't have the talent to actually pull it off. And there's no characterization in this at all. You don't like anyone, whatever they're doing, you don't care.
That's true. That's true.
As Esther says, the ending is quite surprising. It just came out of nowhere.
Came out.
But
Yes.
the question you have to ask yourself: who is right and who is wrong in this? That's the question.
Yeah, the thing is, this movie could only be made with somebody who felt like they didn't have anything to lose, and that's why we get Yui Bowl, and that's why we get Arnie Hammer. But I'll tell you what, there's something oddly satisfying about watching this movie, and
Okay, my thoughts are...
I'm not going to say anything.
If they are making films about the premise of this film, then to me it probably suggests there might be a problem. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
There is a problem. The only, as I said, right, if I was directing this movie, it would have been so much better. And also, right, we've got to know about this character, but we don't. All we know is that he sells houses, or he's a landlord or whatever, and that's it. But we need to know why he's doing this, you know?
Yeah, and he's got some creepy thing about hookers too, which was a really odd scene.
Oh, okay.
Why was that in there? Esther, why was Esther? Why was that in there? Why was that
didn't advance the plot. It didn't advance the characters. I just think he needed something to add to the runtime. But I will tell you this. This is like, we can't even talk about the story of this movie unless we want to bail out Brown from jail. So
yeah, it'll be, if we talk about what this movie is about,
just watch it. It is a tight 90 minutes. You can fast forward through the slow parts. It's streaming. It's worth taking a look though. And Ian, why don't you make a version of this?
I'll get in trouble. That's why.
I'm going to say this. If you listen to the news as much as I do, this movie is probably a little bit near the knuckle, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I've just read the synopsis on IMDb. I can see why we can't even say the first few opening lines of what they said on.
Yeah.
I understand.
Now, there is a way he could have made it more interesting, so this is about a vigilante, and he goes around doing vigilante stuff. But they show nothing about his methodology, how he gets his information, how he does his tactical planning. So it falls short as an instruction manual. I believe this movie was made to inspire people to do something similar, but he didn't give them enough instruction. If he had focused on the methodology and the intel gathering, it would have been much more interesting and helpful. That's all I'll say about that.
It's Death Wish. I mean, that comes to mind when you look at this film.
Taxi Driver.
Death Wish was a solid film. I mean, at least explains why he went from one point to the next, and then basically just didn't care. He was just doing his thing all the way through in Death Wish. But in this, right, you're thrown in, and we don't even know why this guy's doing this. Did someone get hurt that he
maybe that'll be
before?
the sequel.
I don't know.
Maybe that'll be
I know, but it was so badly made.
Maybe he's just had enough.
Maybe
he's just had enough.
Bad photography, just bad all the way across.
Yeah. I think he relied on people's already outrage and indignation at the situation. The difference between this and Death Wish is going to be the complexion of the victims.
No, Death Wish is 100 times better than this. 100 times better.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I didn't mean it in that. I'm saying the reason we're not allowed to talk about this movie.
You
Holy shit, man! That was a mic drop and a
half. That was.
You goddamn kiffer! What? I didn't say anything. That's Lethal Weapon 2.
You're allowed to say that, though, aren't you?
I must admit, I did like the ending.
Yeah, very.
I've not seen it.
I'm
when I've got time, I'm gonna sit down and watch it. It was.
But the thing the judges say is exactly the kind of bullshit that we're hearing spread around, and people are tired of it.
I think it's 5 out of 10 on internet.
But it's again, right? It's a very important message, and it does reflect what's happening today. But you should have got a better filmmaker and a better script.
But nobody would be willing to burn their career by making this. It really had to be Yui.
Ian, you could do it.
Yeah.
Should we do a GoFundMe for what could we? Anybody? Any idea?
But it's true, though, isn't it? The ending. It's like it's so there, isn't it? The ending. So, but anyway, can't talk.
Yeah. This movie is not without merit, but it's not a good movie. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Swappers, are you interested? Are you intrigued?
I'm intrigued. I'm kind of put off a little bit from the negativity towards it, but because I saw a few reviews of it this week online. They were all very, very complimentary of it. So I thought, that's one I'll probably get around to watching in that case, because I do love a good vigilante story. But like all entertainment these days, like all mainstream entertainment anyway, nothing gets the authority to have been made through the major production channels without being propaganda to some degree. So,
yeah, swappers, check your DMs.
Joe Darkness, numbers wrenched. Hello, Joe. Ian, you have nothing to lose. Go
Ouch. Ouch. That was mean. That was uncalled for.
No, he's doing it from the right place, though. Gavin Unit wrench for us. Swappers wrote this movie.
Did he see the interview with this with Armie Hammer? Basically, he said he got a call from the director or whatever it is, and said, "I'm going to send you the script." He read the script once, and he went, "Right, I'm in." And the reason why he said that, I'm obviously looking between the lines, is that he wasn't getting any work at all.
Yeah.
So he did it, you know.
Yeah, because he's too busy eating people. Allegedly.
Yeah. And let me tell swappers, the movie, it's only bad from a filmmaker's perspective. It's a little weird in the middle, but it's not that bad from an audience perspective. We're talking about it from the craft of cinema. Okay. So don't be afraid to watch this.
Okay, so what's
on Apple TV? You know that, don't you? This is on Apple TV. Yeah. Apple TV.
Not in Germany, is it?
It'll make a great companion piece to The Savant.
How dare you remind me that existed?
Okay, so what we're saying, you should watch it or not? What we're saying?
Yeah, I think everybody should watch this.
Is that everybody? 95 people in the chat at the moment were saying, 96. You should watch this. Is that what we're saying?
I think it should be required watching for everybody.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying watch it if you want, but I don't recommend this film at all as a filmmaker. Don't recommend.
Yeah.
it.
But what is a political commentary?
Absolutely, yes.
If you want to, yeah.
There you go.
Good poster, but the poster's better than the film. As far as I'm concerned.
Maybe this could be the what are we in now? The 20s, aren't we? Maybe this could be the Death Wish series for the 20s.
Yeah, but God, even Michael Winner's a better director than this fella.
Would you direct the second one though, Ian?
Well, if they gave me carte blanche, yeah, definitely, I'd write a decent script. You know, I'd do it if they paid me right. But you know, you'll get in trouble. I'll get in trouble big time if I did direct something like this.
I bet Mega Geek puts mayonnaise on his chips.
Actually, that's true. Today, I was in the pub and I had chips and I had ketchup in one side and mayonnaise on the other.
Yeah.
I was going backwards and forwards.
This is better than Toy Story 5, so there.
Okay, let's do a member chat. X Flavius, X Rich Will Sport, member for 21 months. Thank you, my friend. My dad spilt invisible ink all over himself. He's at the hospital waiting to be seen. Happy Father's Day.
I'm sorry about that. That's yeah.
How did he see the invisible ink, by the way? To spill it over him? Was it in the bottle? It might have been in the bottle. Oh, yeah. Jar, okay. Okay, that's Citizen Vigilante not coming to a streaming service in Germany. This is Geeks and Gamers. Jeremy, Geeks and Gamers. Supergirl star Millie Alcock, was she? Claims the film is beautiful because it's not centered around a man. Says Kara would probably go both ways.
That effects is wrong. Can you see it? The lasers coming out of her eyes is going the wrong way.
Going the wrong direction.
Directly towards us. Should be coming directly towards us. Coming out of the side. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
One of her eyes is higher than the other as well.
Oh, eyes higher.
Yeah. This is just word salad marketing woke leftist bullshit market speak. And the reason they're doing it is they know the movie's going to flop. So they shift the market in order to, set up other people, blame somebody else, instead of trying to get you to come to see an entertaining movie. Now they're claiming, this movie is moral. It's good. You have to buy a ticket. It's your moral imperative to buy a ticket.
regardless of how audiences interpret the comments, they have once again shifted attention away from the film itself and towards debates, man, about identity, sexuality, and representation.
Yeah. When that happens, you know it's a bad. They know when a movie's going to flop months in advance, and they shift the marketing accordingly. That's been their playbook.
It's out next week.
A decade.
Every time Hollywood talks about sexuality, I mean, why would you talk about sexuality on every film you're putting out unless you're a pervert? Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. These people are crazy perverts. That's all they are.
If you was to watch a pornographic movie, they don't even talk about sexuality on them.
No, they don't. That's what I'm saying. These people are trying to. Anyway, we all know. I'm not going to go down the same road. Yeah, so.
But it's a good indication of a terrible movie when they shift the marketing in this direction. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. Internet.
No, I was just going to say that whole bit about Cara says she'd probably go both ways. If you're talking about an pornographic movie, then, you know, I've seen Supergirl sleep with a lot of women in those, and it's fine in my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to point out, though, this is very offensive. Both ways implies 1-2 ways, a binary. And that is really offensive to the other 72 genders out there.
Greedy. That's what it is. Kung Fu.
Sorry. Kung Fu, go on, Kung Fu.
You rang, said Lurch.
Yeah, come on, then, Supergirl. What we saying?
Well, I made a video about it, which has done pretty well. But
put the link in the video in the.
I did.
In the stream. We'll do it
I just popped it again. I put it in there again.
See.
Yes, sir. So yes, go on then.
So I was gonna. You know what? Let's Project Mel Harry go on.
No, just saying that I honestly think that this is what the internet help desk said. Look, mate, listen. The only way we're going to stop these people is by not watching. And if you are going to watch this film, I'll probably get dragged to see this film as well. I know I'm not going to enjoy it, but I hate what they're putting in our movies. I can't stress that enough. I hate it. I don't want it in our entertainment. Yeah, girls and female characters should be treated better than how they've been treated on screen. They should be.
I'm 50-50 on this one.
How do you get the other 50?
Listen, women are not going to the cinema to look for a girl boss they can look up to. They want to see hunky guys ripping off their tops and beating up bad guys, right? That's just your Bollywood crowd. So please don't give me that nonsense that we're making these type of films to prop the girls up in the cinema. They're not interested. Girls would rather be doing makeup tips, putting on the fake eyelashes, not going to watch this dumbass movie with an actress who got caught in the headlights and seemed to have had a prepared script when it came to, hey, by the way, we're going to plant this Spanish journalist here, who's a YouTuber, by the way, Feminita Navatita, whatever her name is. And it's quite a funny exchange. I mentioned this in the video. And the way I say, is it going to kill the movie? No, the movie was already dead before this remark was even made. The actual marketing for this film is terrible. So this actual comment, you can attach it to the marketing in a very awkward kind of way. So I'm sorry, guys, but and I mean sorry as in not you guys, but yeah, I'm probably going to go and watch it and probably watch the early morning screening and find the back alley, if you know what I mean, and get the hell out. I'm not sticking around for any post-credit sequences. I don't want to know.
You're right.
Fair.
Absolutely right.
We're counting on Ian to watch it next week then.
Probably. Well, my niece wants me to see it on the first day probably once. Down once off and watch it, but I really don't want to watch it. And
her delivery of the lines is awful. Like she calls Lobo honey, and like, oh, Amelia Bordelia. Fucking clam slapping Supergirl is not what I want. You're damn right. You're damn right.
Yeah, and they fail to forget the audience for these kind of movies is still men, and they're still trashing men and blaming the fans. I did a tweet about this, and it's like one of my biggest tweets ever. I usually get 10 views and 2 likes, and this thing has almost 8,000 views and 120 likes. I never get that kind of engagement.
What was the tweet?
I'll pin it. Let's see. I'll put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat. Okay. So, do I go watch it? I don't know. It's going to get to the point where there's going to be big release movies, and it's going to get to the point where none of the panel can be asked to go watch them.
A prediction, by the way, that Supergirl is going to make more money than Spider-Man Brand New Gay. We shall see. That was an A-list prediction. Obviously, just to bolster the... Yeah, you clip it.
Am I the only one that's actually created a female character that's actually been treated right? And my film's not even in bloody Hollywood. Am I the only one? Why did I keep presenting us with these?
You're not bitter, though, are you?
No, there are a few, but
I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's not been lately. There are a few, but it certainly hasn't been lately.
Ian, we need to get your GoFundMe going.
Yeah.
No, how much do you need? How much do you think you're going to need?
Even when
fuck that, Ian. How much do you think you're going to need, Ian? How much
for what? For what?
I don't know. For anything. How much are you going to need? We'll do your GoFundMe.
2 million. That's what I need.
No, come on. Be realistic.
No. It depends what I'm making. Do you know what I mean? It's hard to say, quantify when I haven't got a script that the next one. I mean, I can make something at 50 grand. I can make something with 100,000.
Could you make something for, if we do your GoFundMe, 800 quid?
No. I can raise that by setting up a website called gobumme.com.
Okay, chat. We're going to set a GoFundMe up for Ian. Each of you needs to donate at least, we've got 100 watching. What we're saying, Ian, $1,000 each, $1,000 each?
Yeah, I can see these people giving me
$1,000. Dig deep, everybody.
Well, I'll tell you what, I provided it goes well, I will gladly pledge 1,000 pence.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that it's the only way to stop them is not to watch. And a lot of people are actually catching on that these things are not good for them and not good for young boys either. But they seem to have all the money in the world to keep churning out this nonsense. You know, what can you do?
Nonsense. Okay, we will report back next week.
Yay!
June 19th, it's June 1984. The film Supergirl was released in theaters worldwide, except for the US. Was not released in US until November.
It's a terrible movie, but she's gorgeous.
I'd probably take this now. I'd take this now, but there you go. Anybody else?
Yeah. They should re-release this at the cinema and put it up against and see which one does better. I love that chrome super font they've used on it. Really cool.
Yeah.
And what they should have had was the Statue of Liberty looking up her skirt. That would have been hilarious. I'm going to do that now, actually.
I think it is. If you look closely at it, I think it is looking up her skirt.
So would this make more money then?
Yes, I'm willing to bet it would make a little bit more money. And look at the cast of actors they got there. You know, that's back in the day, folks. Now it's just like we're going to splash a generically made AI poster together, like Istophobus's rather distracting avatar.
Well, now. I want fit my avatar full screen and look at the
comparison.
Sir. Please.
No way.
Now, that's not AI. Those are actually cut out from images of them real. That's really them.
And who's got the bigger bust line? Let me get my tape measure out. I would say Helen Slater's a 35cc and Millie Alcock is a 30-0.
And I actually think Helen Slater is a bit taller. It was hard to gauge the height, but every time you see Millie Alcock on an interview, people are towering over her. I think she's about 5 foot nothing.
Wow, so she hasn't actually grown since she was in House of the Dragon, then?
No, she hasn't.
Shit.
I mean, she does look okay when she's dolled up and stuff. I've seen pictures of her. And
Yeah, they're
uglifying
uglifying her.
Yeah.
See,
In the film, she just looks awful.
Okay,
like
I was going to say
something.
Yeah, I was going to say this, but fat lobber numbers very much about low fats. I was going to say 1 and then go. Is that? I was going to go 1 then -1. Yeah.
So what's this then? 1-0.
Where's
Yeah.
1-0? Oh, is that the football score tonight?
I think that was 2-0. I think Germany won.
This movie
Anyway,
was shit, if I remember correctly.
It was
Absolute bag of bollocks.
But she was lovely, though.
amazing.
Yeah.
She was perfection.
She was fantastic looking woman.
Still pretty good now. Okay, shall we? We even a shit movie back in the 41, 42 years ago was infinitely better than the garbage we're going to get now.
Well, we don't know. We haven't seen it, so we don't know. So, but the predictions are saying that it's bad. So, yeah.
And Matthias Schnertz, the baddie, the lackluster baddie, he's nowhere to be seen in the promotions for this film because apparently he might still be in jail because of a motorcycling incident in Belgium trying to run over Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Allegedly, this famous member something else. Cheers, my friend. We have a name for it.
Triple A face.
And Hollywood face.
Yeah. The uglification. Now, I'm not saying she's not nearly as good looking as Helen Slater, but I've seen her on the red carpet. She's passable, although all the Road Warrior jokes are just fucking killing me. Man. Okay. But in the movie, they make her look ugly as hell.
It's on purpose, it's by design.
It's a James
Hollywood
Gunn
face.
Thing. Yeah. All the interviews she's done, she says she's sort of like gritty, down to earth. You can be yourself even if you are a mess. Sort of like they're trying to make her look like an absolute mess for this movie. It's gonna kill her career.
No, have you not guys not noticed that
it's dead already.
Hollywood's trying to promote evil, right? Look at what they did to Robin Hood. Everybody's going, "Oh, Robin Hood's really good." Yeah, now they've turned Robin Hood into a bloody villain now, haven't they? And it's the same thing with this. Well, not really. He stole from the good.
Technically, he was a villain.
Listen,
doesn't matter.
Have you noticed?
What they're doing in
Although,
Hollywood,
to be fair, the last time I remember Robin Hood, it was that Canadian production where it was actually female.
And
Rockin' Robin. Yeah.
Have you noticed every time she gives an interview, she sounds drunk off her ass?
Oh, I know.
It's crazy. She's Australian, isn't it? Australian.
They're trying to promote evil. That's what they're trying to flip evil and say they're just misunderstood. Every film that comes out, it's the same shit. And I bet you the next Superman movie will have Lex Luthor teaming up with Superman, and we'll forgive him because he's trying to help Superman. It's like, no, Lex Luthor's evil, man.
And then you misunderstood. Yeah,
because like all bad guys, like Paul Kersey from Death Wish, he's misunderstood too. Bang, bang. But even you have Angry Joe of all people, because he can't stick to talking about effing video games. He's done a reaction to the final Supergirl trailer, which, by the way, should have been the first trailer. Warner Brothers, you dumbasses, you should have kicked it off with, because you would have piqued up people's interests. Because you see her action scenes sped up a bit, so I'm a bit suspect about that, because the first trailer showed the exact opposite of those fighting scenes. So in respect to that, they did that, and Angry Joe's like, "Hey, come on, man, you gotta come and fill the seats." Come on, the man. That would be sailors.
Look, Angry Joe has this thing about Superman is his thing.
The sausages.
So even if it is absolute dog shit, he'll convince people to see it. Otherwise, they'll stop making anything Superman related. So he doesn't care if it's good or bad. He just wants to promote it because it's the thing.
But the important thing is they're going to blame you, men, for this movie's inevitable
it's my fault.
failure.
It's our fault.
If this movie fails because I have not gone to see it, I will gladly accept the responsibility for it failing.
Yeah. If you if you look at my avatar, there is hope, though.
I figured out what's wrong with old cock because I was looking at her and I'm thinking, what is wrong with you? And genuinely, I don't think there's anything wrong with her on appearance-wise. Her eyes are very, very, very pale blue, almost invisible blue. You know, do you know Meg Forster? She had the same coloured eyes.
Oh, she was gorgeous, though.
It's the eyes with Millie Alcock.
I think Alcock's parents are beavers because have you seen him?
The problem I have with her,
Stonehenge, innit?
You can tell she has no media training, and no one's backing her up for this.
Neither do I, but never
interview they did where they, the person whose YouTube channel so niche that it's sort of like got 500 subscribers for one specific tiny little niche. Of course, they're going to ask her a question that fits that niche. Sort of like, is she gay? Basically,
gay.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So she goes off on this tirade about how Supergirl is. The media training, if it kicked in at that point, should have actually gone, I'm glad you see what you want with her because she can be a wide and varied character. So if you can interpret it like that, then I'm happy for you. I haven't seen that in media, but it would be interesting.
Tirade is a good lad. I know him.
Yeah. I don't think that's the case, though. I think they are setting her up to take the blame for the failure of this movie. I think they are putting her out like a lamb to the slaughter, feeding her all these controversial ideological talking points because nobody else wants to take the blame. They know this is going to flop. And the problem with her eyes isn't the pale blue. They're gorgeous. It's the fact that they're bloodshot all the time.
Okay, so what we're saying is
great.
Okay.
It's the Phobos. Who's the avatar? Is that meant to be an AI, Millie Alcock, or somebody else?
Yeah, she's holding up her 24-hour sobriety chip. That's why I'm saying.
Okay, my computer's lagging with all those things.
Yeah, I'm turning it off.
Shall we? We've got to go watch it now to support Millie Alcock by what you've just said. It's unfair.
I'm going to go and order the Supergirl from Blu-ray.
Okay. It is unfair for Warner Brothers to blame Millie Alcock.
At the same, she's what? She's like just some dumb 20-year-old kid. She's going to say what they tell her to say, and that's what they're doing.
Oh, okay.
But, I'm sure she's also been brainwashed with the whole ideology.
Yeah.
Australia, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And when they ask, how does it feel to be a queer icon? She should say, I'm just glad that everybody likes this character. We made a movie that everybody can like. And that's not what they did.
Why are you gay? Okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
They always put something gay in everything now. What is up with these people?
You put something gay in your thing.
I did that before all this shit was happening, mate.
June 19, 1981, 45 years ago. Cannonball Run and Superman 11 were both released in theaters.
I saw Cannonball Run on VHS, and it was a fantastic,
brilliant movie.
It is a good movie.
Yeah,
Night Cartoon Man.
this pirate version.
Swappers,
great.
What a great era for movies. We keep saying it, don't we? But just looking back at it, compared to what we've had over the last 5+ years, what an absolute golden era it was. Just movie after movie was just hit after hit after hit after hit. And even the films that weren't, cinematic masterpieces like Cannonball Run, it was kind of like disposable pulp sort of throwaway entertainment, were phenomenal compared to what we deal with these days. The absolute brilliant escapism that
they were fun. They were fun
on any given day in the cinema back then. Yeah, and immense fun. Very well made, very well acted, very well marketed. Everyone loved them. No messaging, no preaching, and also from this image right here, thanks to the late, great, very great Drew Struzan, we had some incredible movie marketing posters for these films as well. And Cannonball Run, what a great picture. Look at Adrian Barbeau.
Oh, I know. I'm looking. I mean, have you seen Swamp Thing where she gets them out?
Oh,
what?
Yeah,
there's two versions of Swamp Thing, And I actually bought the Blu-ray to 4K without knowing that information until I watched a guy called CHH Planet. And he said, yeah, in the film, and I tell you what, I've never ordered at Amazon copy straight away. And boy, it's 4K Barbeau with those Barbeaus. My God, man. It's, Swamp Thing, I love you, man.
I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Superman 2 was Richard Lester, wasn't it, who directed?
Yeah, Superman 11, by the way. We didn't talk about the other 10, did we?
Richard Donner didn't direct this one, did he?
No, he didn't. He directed 25% of it, I think.
Fun fact, Richard Donner.
Here we go.
He's named after kebab.
He invented the kebab, in 1978, Yeah, the Donner kebab, yeah.
He met an Arab and stole his identity.
The thing is, though, they didn't have the effects were kind of terrible in Superman 2. They did their best, but and also Donner's version of this wouldn't have been good, in my opinion.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, it wouldn't have been,
Hey?
because there were a lot of things that he wanted to do that sounded a bit weird. So
Zod with the M16 in the White House is very good. What about?
No, other stuff.
Mr. Brown, did you notice on my membership chat, I've been a member for 17 months. So you guys
amazing.
Go out and grab a membership and help support Mr. Brown.
Yeah,
He's not getting any younger.
Come on, folks.
When you're a kid,
you need to support it if you want this to keep going. Sorry.
I'll start again. When you're a kid and you're watching Superman 2 and Swappers, I don't know whether you've noticed this. When I sat in the cinema and I was excited to watch Superman 2, and then the credits starts, I was like, wow, this music sounds a bit like it hasn't been recorded in stereo. It sounded really weird. And then as I was watching the film, I was thinking, oh, there's jokes, blah, blah, blah. And every moment I was being disappointed. There was few good bits in it, but I was getting disappointed. And then when I read about it in Starlog, it wasn't Donner and it wasn't John Williams and stuff. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. But did you get that feeling when you were watching it that something's not quite right about it?
Which one are we talking about?
Superman 2.
I don't know, to be honest with you. It's been so long since I've seen it. I need to go back and check that.
It's because it was... Oh, sorry.
I was tiny when I saw it, so I can't really remember.
Oh, right, okay.
I've got the Blu-ray. I've got the Donner cut on Blu-ray, so I'm going to go.
There's no Donner kebab jokes. That's why. Internet Help Desk plays Range for a Spot member 21 months. Thank you, my friend. You've been from the beginning, mate. Cheers, pal.
It's because the Salkinds were cheap bastards.
Carl Voigtlander, Range for a Spot member for 19 months. 2 more than you is the Thank you, my friend.
Yeah. I liked Cannonball Run, though. I thought Cannonball Run was terrific.
If you've not watched Cannonball Run, everybody check it out. It's really good. Good fun.
It's really fun.
There were a load of great 70s and 80s car movies around at the time.
Smokey and the Bandit as well.
Yeah, Gumball Rally.
Did you know that Golden Harvest was the ones that actually wanted Cannonball Run to exist, and they put a lot of money into it, and the reason was that they wanted to promote Jackie Chan. That's why they put the money into the film. It's co-produced by Golden Harvest, this film. So
there you go. Anti-derivative Jill. Hi, Jill. Wrenched Will Spot member for 20. I think Jill's been from the beginning. Cheers, Jill. 21 months. Becoming a member of the Mr. Brown channel will improve your standard of living and everything.
Yep.
Go, folks.
I doubt that, but anyway.
Okay. Shall we
move on? Yes.
No. On this date, 1975, Jaws premiered in theaters. Bite-sized fact, it became the first movie in history to gross over 100 million at the box office, eventually hauling in over 470 million worldwide during its initial run. The first summer blockbuster, yes?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and it played for months and months and months in the cinema.
Yeah. Great movie. Fantastic movie.
If you adjust its initial box office run for inflation, it's more than 1.5 billion in today's money.
I remember watching this film in the cinema and having my legs on the seat because I was thinking there's water near my feet and I didn't want to get eaten by the shark when I was watching it. I'm very young, so I was like, oh.
I think everyone did that, didn't they? People did that when they watched it at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the sofa, you know.
Can watch it in the bath. That'd be a challenge. Dirk
But just don't tip the
McDickface.
TV in.
Numbers, right, on my friend. How's a testicle? How Spielberg has fallen.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, that's true. Shame.
Oh no.
Jason, did you see Disclosure Day?
No, I'm hoping to get a Swiss account sent to me where I can watch the film for free. A friend of mine watched it and he said, yeah, it's kind of like a bit cheesy and corny and Colin Firth is great in it, but he kind of walked away thinking, yeah, that film was a half an hour too long. Should have trimmed it a little bit. And I guess, I don't know what the theory is about Close Encounters of the Third Kind, which I do love, by the way.
Is that German?
It's the German version because because that won't be banned in Germany. But let's do the Erica songs. Dun, 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 dun. All these Erica walking around with big thigh-high boots and shorts, ready for fertilization. But anyway, I'm going to get back to my point, which is supposedly Close Encounters was made to appease the American government back then. But apparently they thought that Spielberg was going to go further and beyond with this one, and he didn't, because apparently if you watched the trailers, it gave away everything. So I just had apathy. What a shame.
Every trailer gives away everything now.
Yeah.
Where did you hear that information from, Hot Dog? Because it's absolutely wrong about Close
Swappers.
Encounters. Close Encounters, right? The army didn't want to have anything to do with him. He wanted help from the army, wanted help from the Air Force. Because they knew what the film was about, none of them helped.
Interesting. Okay.
So that's not true.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't claiming to be true. It's like the bits of information was floating around.
Yeah.
From the director of The Killing Zone, 1999. Go and check it out. It's a good film, actually.
Now, this movie Jaws sold an estimated 128 million tickets. For comparison, The Force Awakens only sold 108 million tickets.
What?
That's how many more Butsons. That's even though we had a fraction of the cinemas that we have back in the day. That's how many more people went to go see this movie than went to the highest grossing one of the recent times.
Okay, can you hear me, Mother? Anti-derivative Jill Wrench gifted a membership, everybody. So if you got that, thank Jill.
Thank you, Jill.
Cheers, Jill.
A couple of years before was The Exorcist, wasn't it? That people queued up around the block to see, and then Jaws happened, and then Jaws took over. But Jaws is a well-made film. I remember when I was a kid, I was bored, before the first shark attack. Do you know what I mean? As a kid, you just don't, you can't take everything in. Because I think I was I don't know, I can't remember how old, but I was quite young. But as an adult, you can appreciate it. It's such a great movie.
You were 23, weren't you?
Yeah.
When Jaws
I was 40.
23. Okay. Jaws, great movie, everybody. Go.
The Exorcist sold an estimated 116 million tickets. It beats Force Awakens as well.
Yeah.
Jaws is amazing.
Blu-ray.
20 years ago today, the Blu-ray format was released worldwide.
Jesus, it's that old?
I feel so old.
Yeah.
God.
Tell me about it.
I did like Blu-ray, but I have a problem with Blu-ray. You've got DVD, you put it in your machine and it plays right away. You put Blu-ray in and it has to keep, rev up or something like that. I'm like, why? Why didn't it just create a Blu-ray and just put it in and it plays? Why does it have to rev up?
There's a technical answer for that one. It's because it has to use a different frequency laser, so it has to do some swapping. Because the pits on a Blu-ray disc are a lot smaller. Yeah. And they read faster, so it has to spin faster and it has to use a smaller bandwidth laser.
And it's harder to get around the mandatory advertisements on a Blu-ray disc than it is on a DVD.
Yeah, but they became quite easy to copy because someone broke the Macrovision code for it, and then they got sued. and they took it to court. And as part of discovery, they had to display what the encryption code was. So it had to be made public for the court case to go ahead. It was quite funny.
Welcome to Bedtime Stories on Internet Help Desk Alliance.
It's funny because we got a DVD and then we got Blu-ray and we went, oh, the picture's so much better. And the next thing you know, 4K came out and the picture's so much better.
Came out? What?
8K, so much better. 12K, so much
who's
better.
8K? Who's 8K? Who's got a Blu-ray disc player then?
I've got
I
one.
think everyone
I
has these
do.
days.
I never adopted the format because I don't watch anything. By the way, is it worth it?
Oh, well, I think so. Watching
Yeah.
Close Encounters and Blu-ray is amazing.
Physical media, innit?
Yeah, I haven't got the I haven't got the 4K Close Encounters. I'd love to get it though.
I thought you were a fan of that movie.
Yeah, some
I
of the
am.
4K masters don't look as good as the regular HD masters, though. It's a tough call sometimes.
Chat, who's got a Blu-ray player? Chat, yes or no, Blu-ray player. Okay. So do you really need a good TV to complement a Blu-ray player?
You do, and especially 4K players. You need the
okay.
TV that's compatible to the machine to get the best quality out of it. So I'm told.
Okay. Right. Well, people in the chat, yes. No. Okay. I think most people have got them. So okay. Especially if you've got a PS5 Pro with disc.
Yeah.
Okay.
The real comparison is when you look at an HD over like dish or cable that's so highly compressed, and then you look at a real Blu-ray from a player. It looks so much better, and it sounds so much better.
So here you go. This boy knows how to live. Manual Grell numbers wrenched. I got mine from Aldi. 2009. Yeah.
Listen, I feel like the DVD was only introduced 20 years ago, though. This slide is fucking with my head. Like
shit.
Yeah, DVDs were what? They were HD, so it was 1080p. Before that, screens were 320 by 240.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, it was pathetically small.
Yeah.
I much prefer a CRT 4x3 TV from back in the day.
The very first DVD I bought was Blade Runner.
When we used to watch VHS tapes from the rental on our old shitty TV, it looked amazing, didn't it?
Yeah.
And yet if we watch them now, it'd be like, what the? X Flavius, X Wrench, gifted 5 Mr. Brown Alliance memberships. Cheers, my friend.
Very cool. Thank you.
That's very generous. Thank you, my friend.
Yes.
If you've got a membership off X5S, thank you.
Why is the color scheme on this looking all like gay?
I can answer that one for you, Mr. Istophobos. Well, first of all, they're all fawning over the Latina black chick doing her thing. Yeah, she looks all right, but I called her a monstrosity on X and got called gay. And in retort, I said, so bro, just because I don't like a certain chick, I'm gay, am I? What century are we living in? Oh, and I hear the sound of crickets. Never mind. But a GTA 5 girl, the blonde babe, she's my goat. I love her. But, and on to the question about the fancy colors. Well, rumor has it that in this game, because this is modern day Rockstar games from Stralzonic, from Take-Two Entertainment, there are going to be pride marches somewhere as missions. I believe that. I do believe that, because if you play the older games, especially GTA 5, I mean, the amount of the N words being used by the black characters, I don't even know if they're going to throw that into this. They're probably going to have selective racist people they're going to go for. So all the white folks are going to be running in, hiding in a corner. And the big black mamas on the beach walking around like, I'm not interested.
Will Armie Hammer be a character in this
game? I do have a little bit of information. They did
no.
have pride marches in there, but they were taking them out
That's what all the delay is for. Exactly.
The delay was because they were taking them out. Because in testing, a lot of people were just taking their cars and driving at very high speed through them.
Yeah, which would have been awesome.
It would have been. Because you do that in every GTA game anyway. I mean, the original GTA, you had the Garanga. What are they?
What?
You know, the Hare Krishnas. There was a parade of Hare Krishnas that you just literally ran through. And GTA
Is that
2,
Lenny Henry?
Yeah.
And then GTA 2 had Elvis impersonators.
What?
And you actually got an extra bonus set of points if you managed to run all of them over in one go.
How did they not see that coming?
Coming?
Exactly.
What?
So if they want to put stuff like that in, that's fine. But they're gonna have to expect people in a game about murder, death, kill to try murder, death, and kill.
Real head case. What a spoiler, mate. GTA.
We can in GTA. You can steal practically any mobile vehicle, right, and drive it around and do what you like in it.
Yeah.
So that must mean they've got construction vehicles like steamrollers. Then,
steamrollers.
Would you be going down the
mixers,
Pride
forklifts.
March with a steamroller, swappers?
Well, all I'm saying is that I can't drive a steamroller, so therefore it might not, it might not behave accordingly to how I drive it, and it might go off course slightly. And I mean, who knows?
Yeah. Hasn't this game been delayed for like 2 years now?
This game released in November, isn't it? I do believe.
Yeah, November 19.
Pre-orders are starting for next week.
Who's buying it?
I will be, but I do own all the other GTAs.
I've never played a GTA game. Are they good then? I missed the boat. I kind of stopped playing games after Halo 3.
If you like shooting things and stealing cars, it's fun flying around in a plane and just trying to
drink
as many people as you can. It is a good bit of fun.
Can you steal that helicopter?
You can. Yes,
you should be able to.
Sweet.
My favorite is when you're being chased by the police in helicopters. If you get a sniper rifle and you shoot the the back blades off the helicopter. If that pops, the propeller, the rear propeller they got. If you get rid of that, the entire thing just spins out of control and flings off, which is what would happen in real life. Great.
There you go. New face. Cat's here, by the way. Drink at Sudden
Boosh.
Hello, my friend. Good to see you. November 19, 2026 for PS5, Xbox Series XS. Pre-orders are set. Officially begin on June 25, 4 days, 2026, across major digital.
So I reckon it's going to be maybe $80 or $79.99 for the standard edition, and maybe over £100 or dollars, depending on your currency conversion. Thanks to that punchable face. Would be maybe 100 or more, because they're going to add on a ton of not DLC, but the online component, or it's a special grand edition of Grand Theft Auto 6. I still think this game's going to have a lot of woke elements. I mean, the trailers pretty much did show that. And if this was such a big deal, how come Spider-Man Brand New Day scored 500 million views on its first trailer over the paltry, I don't know what it was, not even 100 million views. It might have been for the first Grand Theft Auto proper trailer. It just, Spider-Man completely just demolished it.
Yeah.
Nobody saw that coming.
I think GTA 6, whilst it will cost 80 or £100, it's going to make all of the money.
Yes, it's going to.
GTA 5, GTA 5 Online has made ridiculous amounts.
How much did it cost to develop this again? Sorry.
Oh, it's over $2 billion. Over $2 billion.
Right. I'm going to say to Internet Help Desk, I think it's just $1 billion, because if it's $2 billion, that's insane. But let's just say that you're correct. I think in the first hour this thing drops around the world, it'll probably make $1 billion plus in 1 hour, just alone. So maybe to back up your point, I mean, Gears of War E-Day reportedly has cost 400 million plus, and that's taken 6 years to make. So if this thing is 2 billion, well, Strauss Zelnick has to okay that. And if he's being told, look, it's a GTA game, Strauss, it's going to make money because people are morons, of course they're going to buy it. I mean, you got Wolverine, you've got Gears of War E-Day being released not too far from this, and they're not going to do well, because once this comes out, people are going to be phoning in saying, "Do you know what? I can't come in today, boss. I'm suddenly sick.
I've got anxiety."
Yeah.
Right. True story. There is a burger shop in America. It has branches all over the place.
What?
And they've said for release day of GTA, they're just closing all of the branches because they've had so many requests for holiday. It's just not worth opening.
Shit.
It's probably Roy Rogers.
I can't for the life of me remember who it was, but I found it hilariously funny.
That's great. Yeah.
So many people will be playing it.
It's going to break the internet.
The delay of this game is they had to go in and try to scrape out as much of the woke shit they put in there as possible, and it's affecting the entire game industry because nobody wants to release their game within 6 months on either side of this one. So it's been affecting every single release every time they delay this.
Because you don't have Dan Houser anymore on Rockstar Games. You got his brother Samuel, who's been effeminated, and this is what he's bringing out.
The Halo campaign remix looks really
Galo. It's Galo.
Oh.
Because J-Lo wasn't available. She's been around the block a few times, though, Jennifer.
Okay. Shall we move on then? It's gonna do well, isn't it? It's just gonna the internet for everybody is just gonna grind to a halt.
It's gonna get a perfect Metacritic score of 100.
I don't think it'll get that. I mean, even GTA 5 didn't get
110 out of 100.
5.5 out of 10.
7 out of 10, IGN?
IGN 7, yeah.
Okay. I'm so incredibly proud of Alley Cats and can't wait for it to be released into the world. As with everything I've ever done, some won't like it, some will actively hate it, but some of you will fucking love it. Perfect.
This reminds me of Fritz the Cat.
Yes.
Just looking at it.
Yep. I know what you're talking about, Ist.
Cider Pete.
Who again?
Legend. Legend.
Elliot Page should star in Grand Theft Auto Gynophile.
Trans Theft Auto.
Ooh,
Gervais can't do anything wrong at this stage, can he?
Yeah, why haven't they arrested him?
He live streams on Sunday night now.
He doesn't have anything to lose. He doesn't require the backing of anyone in Hollywood to have a career. So he can say whatever he likes because he's not scared of any repercussions because there's nothing that can happen to him now.
I know he's bulletproof, isn't he?
Yeah, I'd like to see Grant Linehan and Ricky Gervais get together and do something.
Oh, yeah.
He could get arrested, couldn't he, for saying stuff on the internet now, isn't it?
Yeah, he could.
Yeah, he could.
But I'm not sure the public would put up with that shit, though. I'm not sure. I don't know.
No.
Especially if they bought a ticket for one of his shows.
Every time they've tried to arrest someone for things they've said on Twitter, it's always been got rid of. There's never been any convictions. I reckon the police are just giving up with trying it because it's not worth it.
Well, being arrested is a pain in the ass. That is the punishment, though. Even if you're not convicted, your life is, set chaotic for however many days.
Here you go, Amelia Bedelia. Hello, Amelia. He's got fuck you in it. Yes,
he has.
Extra. Yeah.
Who's that guy that got arrested? He created Father Ted.
Graham Linehan.
Yeah.
His career got destroyed, didn't it?
Yeah, for speaking the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that got dropped as well.
He got dropped. His career's over. Nobody's hiring him or anything.
Yeah.
So it's a shame, really. He's a very talented man.
Didn't Father Ted the musical?
Yeah, it got cancelled because of that.
Yeah, because they basically cancelled him, so they cancelled that. Oh, drink a bit.
Yeah. It's a shame, a real shame.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Even if you don't get convicted, it really fucks with your life.
I like how
like that happens.
we'll talk about alley cats, and my cat's going mental.
Yeah, that black thing. That's not racist, by the way. His cat is black.
Cat, where are you?
And he mugs people in the streets.
Cat.
9 lives, 0 fucks. I can't believe they put that on the Netflix poster.
Okay, let's move on then.
Mr. Brune, where does Ricky Gervais live stream from?
From his evil lair in a volcano.
Oh, Lovely. Thank you.
From his office, I think there's like BAFTA awards and what's the other ones? Emmy awards. There's millions of them on his back.
So it's not on YouTube or anything like that.
Yes, YouTube. Yeah, Ricky Gervais is on. I've been touting for a job, but he hasn't seen my tweet. Ricky Gervais, everybody, check his channel out. He's up and coming on the YouTube.
He's only got 9 million subs in one day.
Yeah, I think he's only got 700,000 subs, so he's up and coming. So that's Ricky Gervais, everybody. 6 p.m. UK time every Sunday. He's on for about half hour talking shite. Shall we just do this? X Flavius X being very generous. Wrench gifted 5 Mr. Brown memberships. Cheers, my friend. That's mightily beyond generous, my friend. If you got one of those memberships from X Flavius X, personally thank you.
And post some 4 fingers in the chat
yes,
with Miss Daisy.
Yeah, come on, folks. Members, we've not seen any emojis tonight. What's wrong? Come on. Let's see some emojis. Come on. Shall we move on then?
Yes.
Yes, let's.
Yes. Okay. I was probably going to not put this one in, but I thought, okay, fuck it. Robert Patrick. A lot of folks have asked why I jumped on the Save Stargate campaign. Truth is, this was never about how many episodes I appeared in. It was about supporting friends, standing behind a cast and crew I respect, and recognizing one of the most passionate fan communities out there. The Stargate universe has meant a great deal to a lot of people for a very long time. It has. When people care that deeply about something and work that hard to keep it alive, I'm happy to lend my voice. Some things are worth getting loud about.
Why don't more celebrities talk like that anymore? What a class act. What a dude.
Because apparently Amazon wanted to give the reboot of Stargate the Witcher treatment from Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Yep.
No, but I'm saying why don't more celebrities come out and talk about the fans, respect the fans, and understand who their customers are and the only reason they're actually famous.
Because Robert Patrick is just a daddy and he knows he won't get cancelled, but others probably think they might get cancelled for sticking up for stuff like this. But I agree with you, it's the folk that, more should do it. I'm surprised the original cast members of Stargate haven't come forth and said anything.
Oh, Michael Shanks has been very vocal on it.
Yeah.
He's also been very supportive of the fans.
Good.
Stargate was exceptionally good.
Yep, I've got all this series, all the Blu-rays, even the spin-off films.
Yeah, it was just very good. They could probably have got maybe 2, 3 more years out of it.
I love the Ben Browder, Claudia Black seasons as well. They were fantastic. Because obviously just coming off the other side.
It was just the Ori baddie that kind of let those series down, those seasons down. But yeah, Stargate. If you've not watched Stargate, folks, it's really good. There you go. Silence. Okay. Shall we move on then? Yes.
Let's move
on.
Are we
gonna see Stargate? Do we think, or is Amazon going to listen, or they're just gonna?
I don't think they will.
Yeah.
I think Stargate's in put to bed now, which I hate.
I hope they don't. I hope they don't remake it because they're gonna ruin it.
It's gonna suck. Yeah.
The thing is, you had all the writers at that round table meeting saying, yeah, it's great to be back and we're going to give the fans what they want. And it feels like the Microsoft situation as well, where, Asher Sharma, the new CEO, was giving out, a 25 rear commemorative Xbox to all the people at Summer Gay Fest 2 weeks ago. And then a few days later, guess what, studios? You're all getting fired soon.
True story. Mind you, with that, I reckon Xbox is just going to be spun off into its own company. It's going to separate from Microsoft and just become Xbox Gaming, and that's it.
I agree.
Well, You heard what I said about this, and I said my friend told me that it was a battle between them wanting Star thingy. They wanted them Stargate to be the old Stargate, and the people, and the other half wanted Stargate to be this new version, which included woke. So
you mean Stargate?
Yep. And then basically the man at the top of Amazon just said, look, if you can't make an agreement on it, fuck you all, where we're just going to cancel it. And that's according to my friend, that's what happened basically. So there you go. I don't know if that's true or not, but hey, who knows?
Would it be it'd be Rhea Portals, won't it? By the way.
Yeah.
God, I love myself. I love a portal in the rear.
Or is it Portal? June 18th. Oh God, who remembers this? Hello, Scotty. June 18th, 1990. Who remembers this? Best of Both Worlds aired, and TNG fans had to endure summer hiatus to see the outcome of the greatest cliffhanger of all time.
Great stuff.
I remember that.
Absolute peak.
Yep.
It was the first proper Star Trek two-parter. Because everyone says Encounter at Farpoint was.
Oh, I'm getting chills.
That was a single episode that they just put in two halves because of running time.
Yeah, that's dog shit though, that was.
Yeah. But no, this was... It was the climax. It was the fact that it was a bad guy that was... the whole thing. But it was a bad guy that we knew we had no idea how to stop.
Yeah.
And suddenly they took the most important person in the entire... series, and the last thing you see is Riker just going,
I love you, Data. That's what he was doing. Why can't we have TV like this? Why?
Because the writers retired.
Every time they have a TV show, they've always got to say things like the person is gay and this person is LGBT, whatever it is, and stuff like that. That's every time a new show happens, they've always got to stick that crap in there. No wonder why people are abandoning network TV and actually abandoning Netflix, but the numbers are still high. Still though, seriously, why?
What you need, internet. You need is a couple of world wars to start again. Get those soldiers to fight and do whatever.
Don't worry on that.
When the wars are over, when the wars are all over and done, those ex-soldiers become writers and go into Hollywood. And then, oh, what a shock! You've actually got a brand new story to tell, which is why they call it a dramatization. You don't want the boring bits; you want the blood and guts and glory.
I was just about to make a joke that Hollywood would try and make the Borg appear to be misunderstood and the good guys, but I forgot they did do that in Picard season 2, didn't they?
Yep. That's what they did.
And it'd be a rainbow. I was trying to make this joke, but ex Flavius rainbow Borg cube. The warp trail would be like rainbow colours.
It really is
a
shame. It's a shame what they do.
It was in one of the movies.
Okay. Swappers, anything to add on this? I know you're a Star Wars guy.
But I adored Next Generation. This was back in the fallow years for Star Wars when there wasn't really any entertainment other than some Next Generation expanded universe novels and comics and things like that. And they were very thin on the ground as well. So my attention was mostly on Next Gen because
mine was on Marina Sirtis's jumpsuit.
Very good.
I was just needing that sci-fi entertainment. There wasn't that much out there, so Star Trek was the big thing. We watched it every week, and I loved Next Generation from season 3 onwards. Season 1 and 2 were kind of hard going to get into, but 3. My God, they really hit their stride. And when this episode, it was not Best of Both Worlds that blew me away. It was Q Who where the Borg first appeared.
I love that one.
Oh yeah,
I love that one.
That season 2 gets a bad rep, man. There's some really strong episodes in the second season.
After I saw Q Who, I was thinking like, wow, these guys. these guys have got to come back at some point, and we were just sitting there waiting for ages. And then they kind of lulled into the background. We didn't really think about them that much because the writing was so strong at that point. It didn't really matter. But then they knocked us over with this two-parter out of nowhere when the Borg came back, and everybody was gripped by this story because the Borg was such a massive hit the first time around, and they were obviously planning this further down the line. So when they hit us with this episode, we didn't know it was going to be a two-parter. So we're thinking like, how are they going to wrap this up by the end of the episode? And it kept getting, the stakes kept getting higher. We're thinking like, hang on a minute, what's going on? They're not going to beat them. And then it just cuts off and says to be continued. We're like, Jesus Christ. So yeah, and then we found out that there's no next episode for the next week. And it's like, well, we've got to wait until the end of the year for the next one.
Yeah.
My God, we were crawling the walls waiting there for this. But that was the time when so many people jumped on with this show, and it really became one of the most premium TV series, not just sci-fi, but one of the premium TV series out there. And it kept going from strength to strength to strength. And what an amazing! This is probably the highlight of the entire run, and why they had to put the Borg in for the next movie, the second movie in the Star Trek, the Next Gen movie series. My God, this was just unbelievably great writing, characterization, acting, everything. You name it, they knocked it out of the park with this.
Did you know the Borg were originally supposed to be insectoid creatures, but they couldn't do it within the constraints of their budget? And that's when we eventually got Species 8472, because that's what they originally imagined the Borg to be.
I thought they were from Sweden.
No, it started as there was an episode of Next Generation with small bug-like creatures that were infecting, Starfleet Admiralty.
Mm-hmm.
That's conspiracy.
Yeah.
That's what the Borg originally intended to be, and then they turned into this, and then the idea of the insects went into 8472. The bit that got me about Best of Both Worlds is actually after it was concluded, the episode after where Picard went back home to Chateau Picard, and he had a complete mental breakdown.
Brilliant episode, family, fantastic episode,
absolutely beautiful. The writing was great. You felt all the emotion. So it's all like the entire arc was just, brought to a close absolutely perfectly.
Who was his brother played by?
Oh, I can't remember.
It's some old French guy.
No, it's a British actor. He was amazing.
That's not as good as season 1 of Picard, where he had that woman telling him off all the time when he retired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love these episodes, but Chain of Command is always going to be one of my favorites.
Family episode is brilliant. That's one of my favorite ones. Jeremy Kemp, thank you, Jeremy Kemp.
Him from Z Cars.
Yeah, he was in Top Secret as well. Fantastic.
Nothing could beat that Irish woman that kept telling him off in season 1 of Picard.
And eventually they turned the Borg into a bunch of cucked, woke bullshit.
That was Picard season 2. It was.
God, didn't watch it anyway. Okay,
you didn't miss anything.
That was fantastic TV back then, everybody.
Yeah,
back then.
Yeah, when we used to get it.
Ian Diarmid says George Lucas was developing a live-action Palpatine series. It would have followed the Emperor's Progress, like Mr. Hilter. It was scrapped.
Song.
It was scrapped after he sold the Star Wars franchise to Disney.
Okay, topical point here.
Yeah.
I reckon the movies were about Palpatine all the way through.
Yeah, what did we not see in the prequels? What about his rise are we missing?
Yeah, you saw the rise of Palpatine, how he managed to steal power, and then in 4, 5, and 6, you saw him in charge of the entire Empire, building massive weapons, and then ultimately his downfall. We had a Palpatine story. We didn't need more.
Yeah, this feels like Lucas grasping at straws, honestly. I don't need to know a day in the life of Palpatine when he gets his Starbucks order wrong and who dies. We already got this.
Palpatine arrives at the Death Star and they lost his luggage.
Yeah. Swappers would have probably really got a lot of mileage out of this, though.
Swappers,
you could have had Palpatine the musical in one episode. It could have been a big surefire hit. Gay Palpatine all the way.
Springtime for
I'm actually convinced that George Lucas wasn't very good for Star Wars. Yes, he had created something that was amazing, but to actually carry it through with what he thought, he thought Star Wars should be, I think he would have destroyed it. He definitely
we would have gotten the woman behind the throne, the one telling Palpy off, the one really pulling the strings, the woman that was really in power. That's what this show would have been.
As Punchable Face puts it, banging Ray's grandmother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know what it reminds me of, though? It reminds you of the guy that created the Bond theme, and it wasn't John Barry.
No, Monty Norman.
Yeah, and if Monty Norman had carried on doing music for the James Bond films, it would have been awful. But John Barry took it over and adopted that, and he made it brilliant. He made it absolutely fantastic, and that's what I think. I think George Lucas created a really great idea for Star Wars, but if he was in charge and he went beyond the last three that he made, it would have been awful. It would have been crap.
Listen, Star Wars was a collaborative effort with George Lucas as the conductor, but in the prequels, he decided to get rid of the orchestra and he conducted all by himself, alone to an empty room, and that's what we got. He stopped listening to other people. It stopped becoming a collaborative effort. And he really needed people around him to say, no, George, that doesn't...
Knock it on the head, son.
Knock
it on the head. Yes, George. Knock it on the head. Okay. Yep. Anything to add then?
Well, you did ask. This was supposed to be part of the Star Wars Underworld series. Apparently, that was cancelled because of it cost too much money. And it was just that was in partial production just before Disney bought it.
Yeah,
and then they binned it straight away. But it looked great from what I saw of it. And part of it was supposed to be, it was like different stories every week about different characters from that were in the background and other areas of the galaxy, not the main ones that we got in the original trilogy and prequels. Great concept for it. Not sure how it would have played out, but what I saw of it looked superb. But unfortunately, Lucas's ideas were to have part of it about Palpatine, and it didn't sound great. His interpretation of Palpatine around the original trilogy era or pre-original trilogy era, being a bit of a bitch, and he decided to make Palpatine evil because of the relationship that failed with a woman or something. So,
see, told you, nailed it, nailed it. Didn't even know, nailed it.
I thought you're off the table with that one, mate. Sorry, but it's probably better if it was cancelled. But the concept of the show could have been great, but Spielberg's, we all know because of the prequels, he was losing his touch completely, and the success of the best movies with the original trilogy were because of a melting pot of ideas between everybody. It was lightning in a bottle because of the think tank, the masterful people working on it, not just George Lucas. So he didn't have anyone else sort of tempering his ideas and shaping his creativity with the prequels, and it showed. If they were still there, this could have had a great opportunity to be something great like the original trilogy. But sadly, Disney happened.
And on that bombshell.
Speaking about Disney,
George Lucas admitted this week he forced aliens into Crystal Skull against both Spielberg and Harrison Ford. They told him no. He ran 5 different scripts. They compromised on not aliens, but from another dimension. Kennedy says that's why the movie is the weakest of the 4 Spielberg made. Crystal Skull made $786 million on $185 million budget. Fans hated it. I didn't, but fans hated it, but showed up anyway. Disney's Dial of Dysentery, $387 million spent, $384 million earned. $134 million loss. Ford got his ending. Disney got the most expensive single film losses in their history. Blah, 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 blah.
Well, Spielberg did fight against it completely and totally. And also, Spielberg didn't want to make 4, but he made a promise to his friend. And so he honored it. But at that moment in time, Spielberg was like, whatever. You know, he fought for Last Crusade, he fought for Temple of Doom, he fought for Raiders. But with this Crystal Skull, he was like, whatever. And to him, it was just a paycheck. Yeah, you'd see behind the scenes of him going, we're back, we're going to make this, blah, blah, blah. But Spielberg knew it wasn't a very good script, and he did his best. And that was that, you know?
One of the original ideas I heard One of the original one of the original ideas I heard was that one of the spin-off films was going to be Indiana Jones and the Saucer Men from Mars. I shit you not, that was actually something I was pitched.
What?
So so if you went with that, I might have been very interested.
Yeah, but Kung Fu, the original script for that, for the fourth one, the one that Kathleen Kennedy was Short Round and Indiana Jones. But they didn't want it. In fact, they were going to cast somebody else as Short Round because at that moment in time, Key wasn't the person that he is now.
Also, that number is bullshit. They spent over $420 million. The reason they're doing the 387 is British taxpayers made up the difference, but they actually spent $420 million on this.
I agree though. The Crystal Skull had moments in there where it was true Indiana Jones.
The first half.
Ista said, last time we talked about it, and it is true. But there are so many scenes in it that spoils the whole concept of Indiana Jones, and it's a shame, really. They should never have made it. But there you go.
There you go, folks.
At least we got Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Thank goodness.
Never seen it. I refuse to watch.
Good call, mate. Good call. But it has the best effects I've ever seen of the aging I have ever seen. That stuff they did with Harrison Ford in the beginning, my God, what a freaking marvel. It was amazing.
Yeah, but only his face. He still was walking like an 80-year-old dude. It was weird.
His voice out. They didn't change his voice, No,
they didn't change it. Oh, but the effects is amazing, though. It really is truly amazing. It's probably the best I've seen so far. Yeah.
Okay, shall we move on then? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, we're probably going to miss a few slides, so we're going to go straight to.
Boom.
Let me think.
In the bin. Is it
compact show this evening, folks?
Is it come on, somebody say it.
Is it shooty? Is it Greta?
How dare you?
Deserves it.
How dare you? How dare you? Okay, should we do this? This is for the Brits, everybody.
How dare you?
Who saw this?
Huh?
Oxfordshire has become the first council to start a legal battle to ban residents from raising flags on or near public highways. Indeed. 2 years in prison as well, they want.
But hopefully they won't get it because it's ridiculous. This is England and that's the national flag. Why are you trying to ban it? It's stupid. It really is.
Drink.
What you need to do is find all of the legal immigrants that are patriotic and have them fly the flag and see if they'll put them in jail.
I'm quite surprised, Ian, you didn't do the thing about BBC putting immigrants into that. What is it? Question Time. You ever see that? Did you see that one?
Yeah, I saw that, but that was not on here.
Quite surprised.
I saw it though. Yeah.
You didn't put that. Yes, that was weird.
Oh, put it this way: just have diverse people flying the British flag and see if they're willing to lock all them up.
Yeah, amen to that one.
Yep.
It's bad when you're not allowed to put your own national flag up
or talk about it even.
Yeah.
Lanyard class. Yeah.
Such a shame.
Okay. This is ongoing. So this is kind of related. Who saw this?
I mean, no wonder Henry Cavill's not playing Captain Britain anymore. Can you imagine
that?
Get
arrested.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like I once put a flag up for the World Cup, but I feel like I'll be arrested. The Green Party led Bristol City Council, which banned St. George's flags during the World Cup as it was divisive and makes grunts
invaders
feel uncomfortable, or criminals, has now covered has now been covered in St. George's flags
Good.
by locals.
Good.
Look at that, everybody.
And keep doing it.
Keep doing it.
Do it, Bennett. Do it.
Stick around, Bennett.
Stick around.
Hey, but look, we're not going to have a prime minister very soon, and this other latest that Who song.
Oh, don't tease me, please.
No,
Please don't
that's
tease
actually
me.
quite.
You
He's
tease
the new boss, same as the old boss.
Oh,
That's what
please
it's gonna
don't
be.
tease me.
planning. No, Keir Starmer is planning on resigning. He's got to talk to his family first, and then Andy Burnham won against Count Binface, which means that
Binface
this
was
is not a joke.
awesome.
Right, Andy Burnham won against a man dressed as a fox and Count Binface, and so that means he's now allowed to put in a leadership bid to become the prime minister.
It was fantastic. Binface.
Is he Labour?
Count
What
Binface.
is he? What is he?
And well, Count Binface is independent. Andy Burnham's Labour.
Oh God.
Andy Burnham looks like Frank Grimes out of The Simpsons.
The Simpsons, yeah, he does.
Check it out, everybody. Spitting image.
Everybody hates the prime minister, though. I've seen clips where he's just, he has to have bodyguards around him because everybody's like, "You wanker," and they're all shouting.
Yeah.
and
Do
stuff
you
like
remember
that.
the show Everybody Loves Raymond? It could be
Yeah.
Everybody Hates Keir.
Well, he lasted longer than Liz Truss, anyway.
There you go. That's your
Yeah.
next project, Ian. Everybody Hates Keir. Never hear
They
Keir.
really hate him with a passion, though, don't they? And
Can't blame him because he's a complete
Yeah.
moron.
yeah,
Anyway, okay.
crazy.
Big day for the UK tomorrow.
A big gay in the UK tomorrow. What's his
Gay?
name? How can I find him?
Okay.
Only on Mr. Brown Alliance's very straight show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all
Okay.
men here. Yeah.
Okay. And finally, Jason, if you could stick around for an extra few minutes
Yes, I will do, sir. No
this-
problem.
this
I will.
is-
I will.
for people of our ilk.
I'll see
age.
through to the bitter end.
Yes. Rest in
Oh.
peace. Double
Not the
Oscar
AC/DC
winner.
singer.
No.
That's a relief.
Rest in peace. Double Oscar winning visual effects supervisor Brian Johnson.
Yeah.
He won for Alien and Empire Strikes Back. Of the generation that did all special effects, he alternated between supervising physical effects, miniatures, their motion control work, and later directed CGI.
He's
Yeah,
amazing.
it's-
Uh,
I remember
Eagle
I
Transporter.
remember seeing Star Wars, and then we were reading Starlog, and my brother goes, "You know who's doing the effects for Empire?" And I said, "Who?" And he went, "Brian Johnson." And we just
What?
sighed because we know the effects in what is it in Space 1999. We were like, "Oh my god, they're going to have the TIE fighters on wires. It's going to be awful." And we were just really sad. But then we realized, obviously, he was supervising the real effects guys and stuff. So there you go.
Yeah, this isn't really a relief as much. You said it wasn't AC/DC, but man, this is sad. Look
No,
at
it
that
is sad, yeah.
Nostromo there, man. This sucks.
Yeah, he designed the Nostromo.
He did all the effects for all the spaceship effects for Alien, and then Ridley Scott came in and he didn't like it, and then they reshot stuff with Ridley, didn't they? So, and Brian was a bit pissed.
There was an interview where he said George Lucas approached him to do Star
did, yeah.
Wars, and the
You know
day
why? Because none of the
Why?
Americans would do it.
the day before he had signed up to do season 2 of Space 1999, so he couldn't get out of it.
Yeah.
He was, I say legendary, but he was one of the people. He started off with miniatures and advanced into CGI. So you end up with that nice little crossover where they're using actual miniatures mixed in with. So the effects actually looked absolutely, they were absolutely beautiful because the line between real and not real was very blurred at that point. Whereas now everyone just relies entirely on CGI and haven't worked with miniatures. So everything looks, you can tell it's special effects. We need to go back to using the miniatures. We need the old hands to come back to show everyone how it's done.
If you look at Alien, though, the effects was very Space 1999. If you look closely, very much so. But it still looked good, though. far as I was concerned.
I feel like we probably need to do a show on its own for Brian Johnson.
Yeah.
So good. The Eagle Transporter is just so fantastic.
Oh God, yeah. And the space babes who occupied it inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Eagle Transporters. That's just
Just a badass name.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate mobile home, really. You can live in the cargo section, and when you want to move, just have the Eagle come pick you up, move you somewhere else.
You could drop a few nuclear canisters off in the English Channel. Away you go. Swappers, what do you think? Brian Johnson?
Yeah, absolute legend. What can I say that everyone else hasn't already said? Luckily, this is the man with a B on the front of his first name. So
I know. I thought, what? Yeah.
We can think about him with reverence. Yeah. But what absolute legendary creations exist now because of this man, and what a great legacy he left behind. R.I.P. You shall be missed.
Do you know, I quite
him and Derek Meddins. Were the top.
Yeah, Meddins. Yeah,
they're both top of their.
If I think the channel is called Century 21 YouTube channel. They dropped an interview this week with Brian Johnson talking about all his career with it was basically Brian Johnson and Derek Meddins. They were just an amazing team.
Did Brian Johnson do Red Dwarf as well?
No.
I can't remember whether he was involved with Red Dwarf.
No. But anyway, rest in peace, Brian Johnson. Just the leg end. Yes.
Yeah, indeed.
That's it then, folks. Chat, you are wonderful. Thank you for the interaction, the super chats, and the mightily generous member super chat type things this evening. So, especially Flavius X. Cheers, everybody. We will see you. Yeah, we'll see you next time. Let me get the guests up. Had a bit of a brain fart then. As you do, it's the Phobos. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers. I didn't hear about Brian Johnson. Now I'm really sad.
I think it was Tuesday, Wednesday. Swappers, cheers, pal.
Thank you very much, Brown. Another fun stream. Thanks to the panel. Thanks to the chat. Good to see you again, Hot Dog. Looking forward to the next one.
Mate.
Do we know what the poll is? Can somebody read it off for me? I just really can't be. Well, where are we at with these? Who's watching Supergirl? Where are we at? Do we know?
I forgot you even did that.
Yeah.
How could you forget? It's only been there 2 hours.
Yeah. Nobody cares, you see. Mega, cheers, pal.
Yeah, no worries.
Bye, Mr. Diaz. See you at Cineworld for Supergirl. I know you can't wait.
You haven't closed. You haven't closed the poll yet,
I
bro.
know. Listen to technology; it'll just fall over. But we're going to take this as the result. Ardent Party, Red Shalom, no was 88% when I voted. Is that what it is? It's going to bomb hard, isn't it?
And bomb hard as well. That's a Bruce Willis film I want to see.
Okay. Kung Fu Hot Dog, cheers, my friend. Brilliant. Always great energy when you're on, pal. Thank you, my friend.
You're welcome. And don't forget to watch my Ace Combat 8 video and the Supergirl video that was dropped in the link, but you can watch it from yesterday. Today.
I will just say it's worth going to Jason's channel just to look at his thumbnails. If nothing else, they're phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Channel link is in the description, everybody. Internet help desk, cheers, my friend. Always great to have you on.
Always a pleasure to be back. Just so you know, I'm working on a little panel show myself. If anyone would like to watch the first episode and give me some feedback, there's a link in the chat. Feel free to go watch, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and it's awesomeness. So, but thanks for having me back.
That is it, folks. I think it's going to auto raid to Wayfarer. I don't know if he's ready to start talking Babylon 5. If you could comment, press the thumbs up. Perhaps tell your friends about us. Let's see if we can try and get up to 5K. It's just doing my tit in. By the way, you know the drill, folks. If we don't see you during the week, Beast up tomorrow. I don't know. What about Wednesday? If we don't see you during the week, you know the drill, everybody. Especially if in the UK, it's going to be Scotchio this week. So Be careful with the heat. So summer's here. Take care, everybody. Have a great week, everybody. Ta-ta.